Howdy guys, GX Bob here to give you some more product reviews on something that is going to do a lot of wonders for your cargo area. I got three products today to show you in which they're not just only product reviews, they're products that I'm actually going to keep and install in my car itself. I do really like these products. They free up a lot of space in my cargo area, and it holds things down. It puts things away, especially if you have such things as water bottles, footballs, large objects. And this is a lot of it has to do with the third row seat being up. And you have a lot of stuff in the back, and when you open up your tailgate, things start to fall out. Okay, so I got three products here that I wanted to show you. Okay, the first product is something that comes with your car when you pick it up from the dealership. Okay, it's a cargo net that spans across the rear cargo area of your car, and it hooks up on these top two knobs and the top two locking pins on the bottom. Okay, everybody has these. If you guys don't have this, it's because you probably bought a used car and the previous owner took it with him to bring it on to his next car. But I'm going to show you that there is more than one purpose for this cargo net. It could be used in a couple of other different scenarios, and I'm going to show you that, okay? So don't think that this only has one use, all right? We will show you that in a few minutes. The package, if you do buy it from Amazon on my link, it comes with fish hooks, okay? So you can attach it on in different ways, and I'm going to show you that a little later. Let's set this aside. Okay, we'll call that the cargo net. This one I call the waistband. Okay, it's right here. It's got two side areas, maybe 1 foot in length of Velcro on each side, and they're very stretchable. Okay, and the good thing about this is the back of your seats interfaces with this Velcro pad. Okay, and I'll show you that. It comes in a pack of two. Okay, and all these are about 20 bucks, guys. 20 bucks or less. Okay, I'm going to show you why this works. It's an envelope style, so it has a pocket on the top and it's enclosed on the bottom, so you can actually stick things in there. Okay, so that's number two. Okay, it comes in a pair. I'm going to show you how to install that. Okay, the third one's a little squirmish. Okay, and I'll tell you why. The third one is also a net style cargo net, but this one drills into your plastic panel. Okay, you could put this anywhere in your car. Pretty much you could put it in the back of your seats, you could put it on your side quarter trim panel, or you could put it where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it against my tailgate in the back. Okay, you know where you put your tools and stuff like that. There is no place to put stuff back there. Okay, there's like a little closet thing that you put stuff in there, but it's a really narrow section in there. You can barely put anything. So this is going to serve a different purpose. Okay, it comes with two of them. It comes with a set of 10 screws. Each netting has 5 screw holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the screws are about, I'm going to say, half an inch in length. You could go to Home Depot and buy them in 1/4 inch. You know, it doesn't really matter. I just be wary that whatever you drill into, just be careful it doesn't drill into anything else behind your plastic panel. Okay, so this is the third item that we are going to check out and install inside the car. So let's go ahead and go to the tailgate. Go first things first. I wanted to show you guys the waistband one because it's the easiest one. All right, the one that's less intrusive than the other two. These waistband things go on anything that's felt, which is the back of your seat. You have them in your middle row and you have them in your third row. And the good thing about this is if I have my third row up while I'm traveling with the family, I can actually set this right there and pull it across as far as I want to go, and it doesn't come off, guys. You can pull as much as you want. It's not going to come off. It's pretty strong. Just remember the double envelope flap is on the top, the closed area is on the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and do it to the other side too. Right, I want to do one side and then I want to stretch it as far as I can go and go to the other side. Okay? Now you're probably wondering, why is this good? This is good because the cargo area back here is just open space. So if you open up your tailgate, all this right here is just going to fall out. You're going to have boogie boards, you're going to have footballs, you're going to have hats, you're going to have soccer balls back here, and you're just going to shove everything back here. And it's not a good thing. I'm going to test out the weight for you, the strength for you. Right here, you know how heavy these water bottles are, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like right here. This one I'm going to put 2. If you notice, the Velcro's not even budging. Look how heavy these items are. They're not even budging. I'm going to put a football in here too. Look at that. Look at that. And the good thing about this is, check out the room and the space that you have down here, right? You're not laying anything down here, and if you did, you're not piling it all the way on top, right? So when you open your tailgate, nothing falls out. Everything is kept orderly for you like this. It doesn't have to be water bottles. You know what I'm talking about. These are just for examples. So this is pretty good. So let me show you, without taking the water bottles out, let me show you what I can also do. Let's say you don't have the third row seats up. Okay? Let's say your third row seats are down. You can also install this while the water bottles are in there. You don't have to take them out because they're super strong. And look at this. You can have it right here, right? And your third row seat can be up, and everybody in your third row seat can have this as an organizer. They could put their, I don't know, their Nintendo Switch in here, their tablets, their video games, put it away while they're sleeping. This stays out of the way. Do you know why this is good for third row seaters? Because whatever you can store inside these little 2 cup holders on the side is not enough. Whatever you put on the floor, it's just going to be all over the place, and you're going to be stepping on them with your dirty shoes. And there's no storage for the third row seat passengers. So this is perfect. Look at that. And I could do it for both. You know what? I'm going to go back on Amazon and I'm going to buy 2 more. I'm going to buy 2 for the back of the middle row and 2 for the back of the third row passengers. Okay? They do not stick in the back of the driver and the passenger seat because back there is leather. Okay? It only goes on these carpeted felt material. So there you go, guys. Okay, that's the waistband material one. Let's go on to the next product. So the next item is your cargo nets back here. The one that's supposed to come with your car, but the previous owner took it with them. Okay, so your cargo nets are really a simple item to install. And I think it only serves one purpose. Okay, and I'm going to show you what that purpose is. If you take these hoops right here, just follow me right here. If you take these hoops right here, you're going to hoop it around this hook right here. Same thing with the other side. You're going to hook it around this hoop right here. All right. Okay, and these nets, they just come with the hoops, but they also come with these fish hooks for you guys to install on there. I'm going to show you how to install those real quick. It's fairly simple. All you do is take the hook, right, and you take it and you put it through the slot just like that, okay, and it holds. Once it holds, you're going to go ahead and hook it to the attachment from Lexus right here. Okay, let me give you a close-up view. It's right there. Just hooks on just like that, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do it to the other side right now. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these hooks, pass it through the slot. It's going to hold in place just like that. And I'm going to hook it to the attachment that comes with Lexus right there. Okay, and this is the purpose of this cargo net. And I'm going to show you why this only works for some things and it doesn't work for others. Remember the water bottles that I showed you? Now, if I were to take the water bottles and put it in here, it doesn't really work that well because these are small objects. Okay, small objects, they become overwhelmingly disorganized and sit on top of each other and just becomes one big old mess. right there. And you can't really stack them up the way it should be when you organize stuff, because they're going to fall all over the place. Let's go ahead and put these aside. These cargo nets are really meant for shopping bags, guys. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. You take a shopping bag, right? Stick it in here. Take another shopping bag, stick it in there. Take another shopping bag and stick it in there. And when you close your tailgate, it's going to stay in place. And when you open your tailgate, all your watermelons and your milk bottles are not going to fall out. This is what it's meant for, shopping bags. Okay, so that's why you have this to help you out. And these complement each other, okay? I'm going to remove this off of the middle row seat, attach it right here, put my water bottles right there, because these were meant for smaller items like your Nintendo Switch, your tablets and whatever. And this cargo net is meant for your shopping bags. Let's keep them separate, guys. They can work together, and at the same time you can have everything organized. Right? I'm only using one in the center just as an example, but remember we had two. We have one over here and one over here. So you can have a whole span of small items, right? And you use this for a bigger item like shopping bags to hold them in place. Now if you open up your tailgate, bam, everything is just super organized, right? Now imagine if this water bottle was there. It's gonna swing all over the place. How many water bottles can this thing hold? Look at this. Look at that, guys. I got 5 in there now. And the Velcro is still sticking up. I'm going to show you close up about the Velcro right there. See that? It's not even lifting up. I'm going to give you an example of how tight it is. Look at that. See that? Pretty good, huh? Okay, let's move on with this cargo net. I got some more stuff to show you with this cargo net. Okay, your cargo net, if you disassemble it and detach it off the side corners, you could actually lay it on the floor right here and attach it to the connections right here where Lexus has these brackets for you. Okay, let me show you a little closer what they look like. So on each corner, Lexus has these attachments for you, okay? They have these attachments for you to hook up anything you want. So I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to hook my fish hooks that came with Amazon and hook onto those. And the back ones, I'm going to leave them loose because I am going to travel with something large, and I need these large items to not roll around all over the place and cause damage. And this is why this type of cargo net on the floor is good. So if I have large items such as this, I'm just grabbing whatever, okay? So with some of this, I'm going to want to grab my hooks and then attach it to my Lexus attachments on the corners, and I'm going to show you what they look like in a minute. Okay, I'm going to attach it to this side, and there you go. Now this won't go anywhere. This is the same cargo net that I used for this corner and this attachment right here that went straight across for the shopping bags. Remember that? Now we're not traveling with shopping bags anymore. We're traveling with really large items that you don't want rolling around in your cargo space. This is to hold down your parts. Hold down any type of parts or shipments or anything that's large. Okay? That's why I bought this size. Okay? You don't want it too big or else it can't hold too well. Okay? You want it to be very elastic but at the same time very firm, and hold your parts down while you drive. Okay? So this is another idea. Let's go to the third idea on where you can actually install this cargo net. So the next thing I'm going to do with these cargo nets, I'm going to go to my middle row right here, and follow me, guys. I am going to attach my cargo nets to these two handlebars, okay, using the same hooks. I'm going to give you a close-up on how I hook them up in a minute. I just need both hands free in order to do this. I'm just going to loop around and hook this together Same thing using your Amazon hooks or any kind of hooks, it doesn't matter what it is. But I'm gonna hook it together. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. I'm gonna loop it around the handlebars, okay? And grab another piece of the cord here for it to hold, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other side and do the exact same thing. On this side, same thing, guys. I am going to hook to those two top handlebars and just follow me on what I'm trying to do, guys. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? Right? So pretend you're on a safari, right? You've never seen shit like this done before because you've never really, there was really never a need to until now. So let's go ahead and show you why this is being done. I'm going to go ahead and loop it around the handlebars using my hooks, all right? And I'm going to hook it around. Once I hook it around, I'm going to, since these are so elastic, I can hook it onto its own netting, okay? And have it hold. So why do we need this, right? So this is not going to be in the way unless you're 7 feet tall. You're going to have a bunch of kids back here, right? So check this out. Check this out, guys. I'm not kidding you. Check this out, guys. Check this out, guys. Ooh, hats galore. Look at these hats. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now imagine if you had this net going from your front to the middle row also. Okay, you can hold a whole bunch of stuff back here. You can make it as tight as you want, guys. All you have to do is just stretch. All you have to do is just stretch the elastic and you can make it a lot tighter. So this is what I did. All I did was just loop your cargo net around the handlebars and hooked it from where the cargo net's loop is and hook it to its own net. Okay, make sure everything that you install up here is fairly light. All I did was put, hats up there, and that's a good place to put hats. You don't want to be sitting on your hats or anything, right? So you got ladies' hats, boys' baseball caps. I have my sunshade up there, and check that out. Man, it looks like we're on a safari, right? All right, guys, the very last product that we're gonna be using are these cargo nets that go against your tailgate, and this is probably gonna be the most squirmish one you guys are gonna have to probably think really hard about because this drills into your plastic. But I slept on it and I realized, how many times am I gonna actually open this up? Never. How many times am I actually gonna use this? All the time. How many times am I gonna open this crap up? I don't even remember the last time I looked in here. It was probably years ago, and it was just to see what was behind there, which is a first aid kit. There's no cute bunny rabbit back here where I'm going to screw into and kill and have for dinner. I wish, right? But, so, moving on, I'm going to drill and create an extra storage area to hold whatever. Use your imagination. Okay, I already checked behind here. What's behind here is a tool tray, and if you look behind here, there's a foam pad, and you've got a lot of clearance between this plastic panel and the actual tools itself. Are the screws going to hurt these metal tools? Who really cares, right? It's not a museum piece. These are not Movado watches. It's just tools. So if it touches it, scratches it, I don't know, braze against it, who cares? Just as long as there's plenty of space behind here to actually screw behind here and it doesn't affect the function of your tools or anything back here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start drilling. I already don't think that I'm just doing this randomly. I already marked out where I wanted to drill, and how I'm going to do that is my very first hole is always going to be my center hole, which is this bottom hole, right? The bottom hole is going to be between these two knobs, and I'm going to use this lower line right here as my point of reference. So when I drill, it's going to be centered, and I'm using at least one finger above, because at the border of this, you're going to have ridges along here in the back. You're going to have raised ridges. you don't want to drill right in the middle of them. You're going to want to have at least one finger going up. And I'm picking a middle spot. And I'm using the screws that actually came with Amazon. Okay, I already got my power drill right here, ready to go. I'm going to reattach it right here. And I am going to go ahead and drill this on just so it can hold in place for right now, right? So here we go. Once you find your place where you're going to drill into the plastic, just go for it, guys. There's no turning back after this. After you do that, remember this plastic, while it was shipped and in packaging, it kind of bent in. So you're going to have to go to the next one, and when you get to the last one, you're going to have to bend it out to make it straight. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, so while it's being leveled right now and straight, I'm going to want to take this ledge right here and line it up with this line on the side right here before I drill the next one. And that's how I'm going to do it. About right there. Okay, remember when you use your power drill, guys, put it on the lowest setting. You're drilling through plastic, and the more you drill, the less it's going to get tight, because you're just going to over thread the plastic on here. Okay, I can't wait to show you what it's going to look like when we're done. Okay, so here we go. It's this side now. Here we go. Going to the last one. Oops, screw fell. Don't worry, these screws are pretty common. Even if you lose a screw, there's plenty. Remember, when you get to the last thread, go slow, okay? You do not want to over thread. All right, for the next one, same thing. I'm going to want to center it, and I want to use one finger to go above the ridge. And I'm using these 2 points right here to line up with these knobs at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to take this. If you're really OCD about centering everything, then go ahead and grab a ruler and some masking tape and mark out your drill spots, right? I already have an idea on where I want everything. I'm not that OCD, and at the same time, this is not a safety feature where if you drill wrong, you're screwed and you're going to get into a big car accident. Don't worry about it, guys. Just live life to its fullest, and don't worry about small shit like this. Okay. All right, 3 more to go, so I can actually show you. Okay, right here, you're going to want to straighten it as much as you want, as much as you can to this line. Usually, I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff. Remember, slowest setting, so it goes in pretty tight. Over here, same thing. You're going to want to straighten it. I'm going to start at the top now. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to kind of use this for. There you go. Voila! Bam! Then let's just get some props here. Let's just check it out for a minute. How about that, guys? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Pretty clean, right? It's not bad. It's pretty clean. What do you guys think? All right. Okay, guys, I kind of filled up some pockets for you guys to show you what it kind of looks like. Of course, you don't necessarily have to use what I'm using, but I'm using these water bottles so you can have some kind of point of reference on what it fits, right? I'm sure I can stick 2 more water bottles in here if I wanted to, and it's holding up fairly well. Look at the elastic, pretty tight. Okay, same thing with things back here. Look at this, pretty tight, very organized. I really love this, all right? As far as that top cargo net goes, really good place to put your hats or anything light. There you go. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Peace. Bam! Bam! All right.